Hey everyone, we're back here again with Luis Salvatto's Blue-White Miracles list. I've really been thoroughly enjoying this deck, as I'm sure you couldn't tell. And we're just going to keep rolling here. We're on the draw against the Batosai. So this hand has a little bit of early game interaction, has some top end, and a decent amount of lands. So in the blind, I will go ahead and I will hold on to this. Start on the mountain. Okay. Looks. Oh well, that was an excellent draw. And I apologize. I have a little bit of a cold, so I sound a little funny. All right. So let's see what their follow-up is here. See if they have something like an Eidolon of the Great Rebel. So we're going to maybe try and save this path to Exile for. Mountain into Mountain makes me think that maybe they're on a mono red on a mono red build. In which case this was definitely probably one of the best cards we could have drawn. Oh, Desperate Ritual. Very interesting. I'm intrigued. I am assuming that this is going to be some form of Steamkin brew or something like that. Okay, into another Swift Spear. Well, we're definitely pathing one of these things. Unless they play... Okay. Unless they play a Steamkin, in which case we will path that instead, maybe? We might just be dead. Goodness. Definitely gonna get in some damage here. Risk factor. Here we go. Okay. Well, I guess we will go ahead and allow them to deal us 4 damage. And then maybe they'll just go ahead and discard their last card and... Okay, well we're going to path to Exile. One of these here. We're going to grab a Plains. Just try and minimize the damage we take up front. It's important to remember that they can flash that back there. So assuming we survive this turn, which I feel like we should, we will get to Timely next turn and catch us back up on some life. So what do we got here? Tormenting Voice. Discard a card, draw 2. Okay. And this is just jumpstart with any card. Discarding a card. Okay. So I imagine that that's going to come back around at us this turn. And they might actually be working us into a position where we just can't. Okay. So yeah, as of right now, if they flash that back, we basically have to give them 3 cards. Okay. I don't know if they play Skullcrack, but we can't do anything about it if they do. Alright. I'm also unsure if they play cards like Temur Battle Rage, but we will get through it and find out together, I suppose. Seen a good amount of these type of archetype decks recently. Okay, so they do play the Steamkin. They discard the Steamkin in order to do this. I think I'm just going to let that deal me the damage, and we will triple block their Swift Spear, and then hope that we can just get to some of these cards, maybe draw something nice. So I just want to get their board clear. And so now they at least need 2 cards to get us, and we still do have a blocker. Alright, drawing a lot of cards that I don't really want to see here. I guess this attack is free, but I'm sure they play haste threats. Well, I know they do in Swift Spear, so we're just going to hold the soldier down back. It's nice Palo Parante art there we can all admire. Alright, so these Field of Ruins are never going to get activated, and this is the kind of unfortunate and the tricky part of the burn matchup, where they can just sit and wait until they get 2 or 3 bolts and then just kind of kill us. So, yep, and there's number 1. We can't do anything about that. Manamorphose, okay. So, of course, if they draw into bolt, alright, they got us. I'm not sure why I didn't play my Teferi there, once again. I think I'm just not paying attention. So that's entirely my bad. This is too slow. Cryptic Command is very slow. Teferi is slow. Visions is slow. Clique is a clock to end the game, but I think I want to lean instead. Well, yeah, I think we're going to lean on these angels instead. Spell Snare. The rituals and Manamorphoses are in there, so we'll go ahead and cut the Hieroglyphic Illumination and submit like that. We will be on the play. Well, we have a Baneslayer. Guess we're working under the assumption that we will draw into some interaction. Yeah, look. Again, looking back on it, I have no idea. Okay, I have no idea what was going through my head last game when I didn't play the Teferi that was in my hand. I'm gonna chalk that one up to my cold here, I guess. Use that as an excuse. My sickness-addled brain clearly didn't notice that I had a card in my hand that I could and should have casted. So. Try and focus a little better here. Okay, so a bit of a slower start from our opponent. Go ahead and opt on their end step. Try and find a piece of interaction here. Mana leak? Yeah, I'll accept a mana leak. Play out a Colonnade. So, I'm trying to think if there's anything special we're holding this leak for. I don't think so. I think we'll probably mana leak just about any non-ritual that they try and play here during the main phase. Although I wonder if they board into some weird kind of empty the Warrens strategy or something. Shrine of Burning Rage, I know what that card does, and we are going to mana leak that one. Alright, so the count is on here to just jam this Baneslayer Angel. And unless they're saving a bunch of bolts in their hand, I mean, I guess maybe they'll double bolt this. In which case, I guess we'll just start attacking with this. And hope that we can colonnade them out before they can burn us to death. Fiery Temper, sure. Alright, so here we go. I got this for you, opponent. Let's see how you feel about that. And again, if they throw 2 bolts at this and kill it, then so be it. We'll just start going to town with the Colonnade and hope that that's enough. Blood Moon, alright. Or our opponents on the cheese us out with a Blood Moon plan. There is a Sphere. But I think one attack with this Angel should pretty much seal the deal here. And we did draw out the Sphere, so if we get one of our planes, we will have an answer to that Blood Moon. We'll just have to be more cognizant about this card in the next game. I'm guessing this is going to be the double bolt. The fact they have our Colonnade locked down now is pretty rough. But we also, well, we don't have a white source to catch that Celestial Purge, so 3 planes in the deck out of 46 cards. So the odds aren't great, but okay, they're thinking about something here. Arclight Phoenix, alright. They get a Phoenix. It looks like their plan is going to be, well, if they think they're going to block, that's not going to work out the way they want it to, because this has first strike. I wonder if they know that. Let's find out. Ooh boy, things are not looking good for them. Let's see, should we Sphere the Blood Moon now? I don't see a reason why not. Okay. Take care of that. Maybe they have another one in hand, though. It's quite possible. It's true, yeah. I guess maybe there's a good chance here that they do have a second Blood Moon in hand. Looks like, oh, Chandra, okay. Down tick, can deal 4 to my Baneslayer. And then followed up with the Bolt, but at this point, I mean, I'm up to 23 life. That's going to be really difficult, it seems, for them to come back, or maybe they have something much more devious planned, which, okay, if they're going up, looks like they might. Okay, so they dump a Phoenix. Only 1 mana available to them yet, though. Okay, there's a Snapcaster. So we'll go ahead and play out the... Well, let's, I guess we're going to try and hit the Chandra. I don't see a reason to let that stick around. And if he's setting up for like a combo turn, so to speak, he can definitely afford to throw away this Phoenix. But even if he does, I mean, I'm going to be up to almost 30 life. That seems like it's going to be real rough for him to do anything. And if he goes for a bolt on my Baneslayer, we're going to snap Mana Leak. Let's see how many. Okay, so there's a bolt. Alright. Ah, shucks. I guess I should have countered that, because now he can get it with the Chandra. Once again, I was not thinking. Okay, we're already at 30 life. I think we're going to be okay here. Yeah, that's fine. Bedlam Reveler. Alright, that one we'll go ahead and snap Mana Leak. Okay. And then if he's got another bolt in his hand yet, or whatever, he can bring back his Phoenixes, but he does not. So we will fetch here, and I think we're going to get a blue source in case we hit a Cryptic Command. It's really obnoxious that we can't seem to get. Alright, so we'll go to combat. So I really want the Chandra to die, so I'm going to send both of these over at her, just in case he's got a bolt. I really need to get that off the table. We'll play out the Strand. Okay, so now, with the 3 basic islands, the Flooded Strand in play, and the Plains, really don't fear Blood Moon anymore. So if I had to guess, I would, well, another Runaway Steamkin, okay. So he's got a Steamkin in play. Looks like we might be able to get him to trade with the Snapcaster Mage, maybe. Because again, our opponent, okay, yep, he's done. He's done. Okay, so, based on what we've seen, is there anything else in here? So let's see, Vendilion Clique as a removal spell against either Steamkin or a Swift Spear or a Phoenix is interesting. Although I don't think I like that. Yeah, this other timely needs to come in. So I think I will get rid of the Spell Snare. Nah, I'm gonna get rid of the Oust. And we will try this configuration. Maybe Maybe the Termini are too slow, but I like those against the Phoenixes. So, we'll just run it back. Wowee. That is quite the hand. Definitely gonna have to mulligan. Opponent went to 6. Oh boy, no white source. So, I think I'm going to take a risk and try and scry us into a white source for this. Although if he has Blood Moon, it's going to be pretty bad. Really don't want to go to 5 cards, though. If this was any colored source, even a basic, I think I would keep it, but we're gonna mulligan one more time, I think. No, you know what? We're gonna keep it. If we can rip any colored source, we have this Azcanta to start digging, or this Timely. So one way or another, we're gonna have something to do in a couple of turns. That's got to go to the bottom. Oof. All right. So that's gonna be the way. That's gonna be the way it's gonna go. Not really sure why our opponent does that bolt. Okay, yep. Alright. We're in big trouble. Yep. We'll try one more turn here. And if we don't get there, then I guess we'll scoop it up. Because this'll just kill us. Let's see what they can do here. Yeah, charge up their shrine. Wow. Guess we should have went to 5. Suppose that's the moral of the story. Okay. Alright, so we'll play on for now. So holds at what, 7? It is for 2. The odds are not good. Alright, so I guess they'll hit us for 2. That'll go to the graveyard. Seems to be doing almost exactly what they want it to do. So notably, we won't get tokens if we play this next turn, which is what we need to threaten the Chandra. I was really hoping they had a creature there. Maybe these sweepers should have been trimmed down in some number. Alright, so this is at 6. Here's what we'll try. We are, I think, about at a less than 5% chance to win this game at this point, but I don't like. Oh no, we're just dead. That's right. At the beginning of their upkeep, they get a they get a thing too. So maybe if they plus this and cast a Steamkin. Okay, so if they actually play this, we have a chance to win the game? No, they don't. Okay. It's 3 mana, right? Yep. Alright, well, that is one of the... That is a deck you can face in the modern format. Again, people are... I think people are really testing the waters with what they can get away with these type of decks. On the back of Blood Moon, of course, you can really get some games that way. But yeah, again, this is just something you'll face. It's modern, where there's a lot of design space and you can face all kinds of different things. So this is an interesting deck, and to be honest, I don't even think we saw it at its best. I think this is capable of much more, I don't want to say degenerate, but much more brutal starts, and can probably kill much earlier than we saw it do in these games. So, all right, well, thanks for watching, and we'll keep trucking on with the Miracles deck here.